Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to episode 9 of my Road to Completionist Cape series. Now, before we begin, I would like to apologize for any of the sucking noises that I might make because I am currently gnawing on a cough drop because my throat is extremely sore. Also, another thing I would like to apologize for is the sound. This is my new microphone because I got a new setup, I got a new PC. I used to record on my old laptop and I used to just speak into it, and the microphone was on the laptop, so it was far away. And now I have one of those cheap Walmart headphones that you buy for like 24 bucks or actual 16. But the microphone's closer to my face, so it sounds weirder. And I apologize for the change, but there's not really much that I can do about it. So I hope you still find this video quite enjoyable. All right, so let's get right into it. To start off with this month's progress, a lot of it was focused on getting a lot of my 200 mils, and as usual, I've been pretty busy. I've also been making a lot of money. I've been doing a lot of pest control because as I've been wood cutting, I've been getting a lot of PKP. And what would happen is I just have like stacks of PKP, and I'm like, what am I ever gonna do with this? So sometimes people would be massing at whatchamacallit, at pest control, and I would just join them with my. Sometimes they would have double PC point events, so I'd be joining them and get 1,000 PKP or 150 PKP, and I just spend all my PKP on Karasi swords and sell them for 800 mil, because a lot of people like to prod with, Karasis. Yeah, you guys are scrubs. So they'd buy them, I'd sell them, and I'd make bank. Another thing that I did over this month was I wasted a lot of experience when it came to woodcutting, because I figured, you know what, if I'm gonna get woodcutting XP, I might as well get fire making XP with it. And I bought fire making gloves, and it was a terrible idea because what ended up happening was apparently you only get fire making XP with fire making gloves, and compared to woodcutting gloves, you'd get woodcutting and fire making XP at the skilling zone. I don't know why that's the case, but essentially I wasted 300 mil experience. So as you can see in the clips here, I got 2 billion fire making XP, and 300 mil XP later, I got my woodcutting 2 bill. So over the past month, I've been pretty busy still. I've just started college recently, and so a lot of the things that I've been able to do have been mostly my AFK skills. So I tried doing prayer, and I wanted to even out my strength XP with the rest of my other combat XPs, because if you train with a whip, it usually goes to like flick, right? And you can't train strength XP, so it's usually far behind. So I bought myself a rapier and a prayer brawlers, and I just AFK'd myself at frost dragons till my strength XP caught up, and I started using my chaos and my soul whip to just chill at frost dragons. So the next few clips are just some of the things that I took while I was PVMing, because I don't know who doesn't love PVMing. I have a lot of money that I need to get if I want 200 mil construction, which I'm already dreading at this point. Like construction and hunter, those are gonna be like hard tasks. Like hunter is the slowest thing in the game, and construction is just the plain money sink. Like you're just gonna be sitting there for 87,000 like mahogany benches, and it's that I'm not looking forward to it. So I needed a ton of money, so I did a lot of you know, God Wars kills, corp kills. Haven't really gotten that many next tasks, and I've wanted to get Kraken tasks a lot. And so I've opened a lot of the elites that I get, and I'm kind of hoping for a magic stone. I don't know how I'm gonna go down that path, because there is a loophole to it. You can just go into your friend's house to get the 50 required nomad kills. You can just kill them and get your 50,000, Slayer points, and that already, it counts as a substitute for getting death on the morph ring. So you don't really need a magic stone. So I don't know. I guess I'll keep opening elites. It's fun to open them, because if you get that, you get a heart attack, and then who wants to live? No, I'm kidding. But another thing that I find really really annoying in this game is nobody wants anything other than an elite clue. I mean, obviously if you're hunting for like black gold trimmed, but if you get that hard clue scroll and you're thinking it's an elite, it's such a terrible, disappointing feeling. Like I hate that. Like we should change that. We should have like better clue rewards for lower clue scrolls. Like, maybe you'll get like a fire cave or some, I don't know, some stupid reward, but just anything that lowers the disappointment of getting a hard clue, because getting a hard clue is so annoying. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. So another thing that I've also been doing this past month is I've told you I've gathered a lot of alkables. I have my alternate account sitting at Crash Island with a Souls Whip, and it's just hammering away at elves. So I alked a lot of my crystal items, my Dagon Highs. Um, I bought, what was it that I bought with it? I think I bought Virtus first. Yeah, I bought Virtus first. And then I kind of just had 6 bills sitting around and I didn't know what to do with it. And eventually, I also had a lot of vote points because every time I'd log in, I just vote. And there was even a weekend where they had double vote points, so I think I had like 3,500 vote points just sitting around, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I figured I had 6 bill and 3,000 vote points. What's a good idea? So I tried to buy a party hat set for 6 bill, and nobody would sell it to me. So I ended up just, I don't know. I was waiting around, and then somebody was like, "Oh, I'm selling a black party hat." So I figured, hey, that takes out a lot of, what I need to buy, and I can profit more. So I bought his black party hat for I think around 16 bill. I traded him a bunch of items, like I think bandos and whatever it was, but I used the black party hat, made myself a rainbow party hat, and made myself a party hat in specs, which I then sold for 40 billion. And then I was like, oh, cool, that's 40 billion right there. That's 200 mil construction XP. I'm not gonna spend it on that because, who wants to spend it all on that? So I decided to buy myself Torva, and now I have all three uh, neck sets without the I think every neck set without the helm, because I don't know. Usually you just wear these on Slayer tasks, and the helm, I mean the Slayer helm out damages all the helmets. Like they're more for defense, not offense, which kind of sucks because they're they're stupid at this point. So after I sold the party hat and specs, I used the 40 bill to buy back what I traded him along with the Torva. I think I only bought Salvi Amulet and Divine. And so I was like, hey, I have everything I wanted. And I figured I might as well just save up for 200 mil construction. Um, I tried blocking a lot of my Slayer tasks. Like I stopped doing God Wars tasks because of it's kind of annoying at this point. It's like bandos would be really crowded and it's hard to get kills, and it's kind of annoying for just 1 bill. So I limited it to either Nex, Kraken, or what's the other one? Corp. Um, Corp is it's not that hard, especially with Torva, because Torva is super tanky, and I have my honor to take the brunt of the damage with me. But very rare drops. The only like you know drop you'd probably really want is a divine. Some of them they're elites, but I open elites, so I don't really need them. And arcanes, if sometimes those are also 1 bill. And I think that's about everything that I've done this month. Yeah, like there it is. I got a divine sigil, but last but not least, I got 200 mil fishing experience. It wasn't very hard. I think it took me like 3 days, and it was like I think a total of like 10 hours probably of fishing. I don't know how much time played it took, but it wasn't that long, and it was like I said, an AFK skill. Um, Next thing I'm gonna try to get is 200 million cooking, 200 million thieving, and 200 million mining. The skills that are less AFK. So to sum up, I basically need 8 more 200 mil skills, except for I want the enchanted version of the cape, so I guess I have to get construction and hunter. I need all my 2 bills. I'm gonna go for hit points, attack, strength, defense, range, mage, and I basically already have these. So that's all I'm going for. Oh, and range. I didn't mention that before. So plan is to get 200 mil prayer, hopefully in the next month, which I think should put me close to 2 bill, like melee. And then I'm just gonna do barrel chests for 2 bill range, and 2 bill mage will come with barrows because I have a salvi amulet. And I guess alking the drops that I get, I'll be able to like fuel myself with runes that way. So I gotta kill one more wild. Oh, I should hop right on this. Um, Next, I haven't been assigned a lot of next tasks, and I don't feel like doing next without a next task. I guess I'll get a bunch of friends and do next and get ZGS hopefully. This wave 40 thing, I don't know how hard that's gonna be, but I'm assuming it's not because of salvi amulets now. I think you can heal off the zombies because they're technically undead, so just blood barrage them, I guess. Um, this should be fun, but I don't want to do this and waste money or time while I go for XP. Like I told you guys, I'm gonna go for either this or just use loophole. This 50,000 thing, I haven't done that much Slayer. I mean, I did, but I spent a lot of money on salvies. Let's see, cost. This shouldn't be a problem. Like money, not an issue. Pest control points, yeah, it's gonna take me a while, but I'll get there. So my bank, still pretty junky. I just decided to clump everything together because the whole tab system was annoying me. It was really hard to find things by like because you couldn't search very well. Not very organized. Put most of the drops up here. Um, it's not really much other than I'm running low on supplies. I got 200 mil herb. Let's see. Most valuable items here, obviously the tickets, robe legs, robe top, arcane, rapier. This is my barrel chest setup because I don't like having to use arrows. I got a lot of brawlers. Put the already finished ones up here. Um, let's see. I got Torva obviously, and I got 2 tentacles now because some guy was selling them for 3B, and I had cash lying around, so I figured, hey, why not? Makes it easier to steal kills off people at God Wars or whatever. So right now it's just waiting for the next update to come out. We're supposedly getting more old school monsters, more bosses, more items, and hopefully game should be more fun. So I hope you guys have a great time. I hope you guys go for your completion escape too. It's amazing to see how far we've come from like, episode 1 where we had nothing and we were all like level 1 stats